a little about being a shift leader is basically looking after the volunteers, making sure they're all okay. We go out on site. I'm the one who just sort of shows them round, tells them what to expect, support them with anything with all the causes they have, and just be there for them, because obviously our priority is to look after our volunteers, and then our volunteers will look after our cause.
My name's Linda, I'm from Macclesfield branch, and I think this is my 6th year in Crisis. It's something that I sort of look forward to doing every year. I think Crisis, the organisation, is phenomenal, and obviously as Samaritans we do a really valuable job coming to talk to the guests. I think for the last 3 years I've been asked to be a shift leader, which is also very valuable, and it would be great if we could get more volunteers to come to Crisis and more volunteers who are experienced to volunteer to be shift leaders.
Hi, I'm George from Swansea branch. Been doing Crisis at Christmas now for 14-15 years, so a bit of an old hand. It's a very tiring event, both emotionally and physically, but at the same time extremely rewarding as well, because meeting people face to face is a big difference to talking to them on the telephone. I've also been a shift leader for the last few years, which puts a different responsibility on me, in that I have to look after all the goings and comings and goings of shift, which can be a little bit frustrating when you want to get into the thick of talking to guests, but it brings a different type of enjoyment to the situation. Highly recommend it.
I'm Rowena, I'm from York branch, and I've been shift leader at Crisis at Christmas 2015. I guess being a shift leader at Crisis is quite different from being in a brick branch. You're there very much to support the volunteers, but you're actually there on the shift as opposed to in a branch where you're on the other end of a telephone. So it's very different. You're there to support volunteers as much as you can, and it's just as rewarding as being a volunteer on shift, and you've got full support from festival leaders as well, before, during and after the shift. That was a balloon.
My name is Keith from the Durham branch in the North East. And I'm currently a shift leader at the moment. It's a fantastic role. It's a role to be honoured as well, doing shift lead. It's great having new volunteers come along. We offer a great amount of support to them, and we make sure we do look after them, not just here, but obviously when they get home. There's always access to anybody in the festival team. So by all means, come along, email any of us, get in contact with anybody from the festival branch, and come to Crisis, because we need you.
Hi, I'm Molly. I'm from Basildon branch. This is the 4th year I've volunteered at Crisis and Samaritans. I'm looking forward to shift leading this year. And what I like about Crisis is the chance to interact with guests face to face.
My name's Lee, I'm from the Mansfield branch.
Hi, I'm Darren and I'm from Durham branch.
I've been doing this for 6 years now.
I've been doing it for 4.
And we've met coming to Christ at Christmas, and we've become friends ever since.
The camaraderie is excellent.
I've been leader here for 3 years.
I started leading last year.
And it's really positive. You get to meet so many interesting people.
It's great for people who've come down for the first time, let them know how easy it is to get to know others.
And it's a real privilege, a very humbling experience.
It does, it makes you look at life differently.